that thing. You get me?
Woo! Who doesn't love a good Haktula?
Yeah.
What's up, you Haktula loving heathens, and welcome to another fun-filled episode of Latin Legion's Action Figure Podcast, episode 18. I'm
baby.
Tony Toy.
Psycho Ed.
Alberto.
Collectible Fun Matt.
What's up, brothers? Yo,
What's
man,
up?
I'm sweating bullets over here. How about you guys?
Oh man, forget about it. It is crazy hot.
Did you guys have a Haktula-filled week?
Oh, I'm excuse me.
It's too hot for that.
Right?
Unless you got some good AC.
I gotta keep cool with some ice.
Oh, there you go.
They don't sponsor us. So.
Does it have liquor in it?
Not this one. No.
Ongoing agua fria.
Okay.
You know, some little mixed drink here.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Nice, baby.
We're going to be joined today by Dork Layer. He's running a little late. He's celebrating his daughter's birthday party.
Oh,
so
that's
he's
cool.
running a little late, and he'll be with us shortly. He's making time out of the schedule to be with us and have some fun.
Cool.
And we appreciate that.
That's cool.
We're going to actually skip icebreakers because I know you guys, right?
Yep.
I hope so, right? Okay.
We
We've actually met in person. Yes, we have.
Yes.
We're going to move on to the first segment. Is pickups and pre-orders.
Oh, sweet.
So we'll start off with Psycho Ed, wrap around to me.
Psycho Ed. All right. Let me start over with my pre-orders.
All right.
I pre-ordered the Batmobile from the Batman animated series at Target.
Nice.
I ordered that bad boy. And the Cobra Sting off of BBTS.
Oh, okay. I saw that. That looks hot.
Yeah. So
It's also available on Amazon too. It's 100, right?
Yeah. Yep. Oh, Amazon. Maybe I'll just get it from Amazon.
Yeah, you might get it quicker, but you never know. Amazon might cancel.
Sometimes they kind of play with that crap. So
so have it on both places at least.
That's
what I do.
Yeah.
Backup. Yeah.
I also won a giveaway with Curtis Ackerman and Jesse Arnold. And
What?
I received it.
Oh, hot.
Yeah. It's the Todd McFarlane Spawn set, but
That's an exclusive.
McFarlane, and he gave me a Batman.
That's
So,
cool.
but that's all good. I'm gonna have fun.
Wait,
with
hold on a second. He took Todd.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought this was some kind of variant exclusive.
No. That's the Todd and the Spawn exclusive. So
Yeah, but there's a comic with Batman and Spawn too.
yeah.
It's a good comic.
Yeah. With
I love
Frank
that.
Miller, too.
Yeah, Frank Miller. Yeah.
I also made a trade over at the Cabal. Someone was looking for Valiant Knight, and they had this boy.
Oh,
For
Ah,
trade.
Shadow.
okay.
What is that, a
So I
Shadow
was
Elf?
like, okay,
I saw that.
Shadow Elf Warrior.
You should have asked me. I would have traded the Valiant Knight for that. I mean,
Yeah, I saw it, but I saw Ed had already commented, so I was like, Ed's got this one in the bag.
And then I heard somebody else wanted it or something. Somebody wanted it.
but have you seen a lot of the conventions that Four Horsemen have been at? They've had these reissues.
Yeah, yep.
A lot of people picking them up. So hopefully by Legion's Con, they'll still have,
I hope they got
some left
set
over.
aside because I want that
Snag.
Caldor.
I need snag.
Mm.
And I got this from 5K. Didn't open it yet.
Oh, cool.
I'll be doing a
Nice.
review on it for Toy Locos.
Nice.
All right.
That's cool, man.
And
What's up, Vaz?
¿Qué pasa, brother?
Dollar?
Nice. Congratulations on your way to 9,000 followers on Instagram, brother.
Oh, yeah. Congrats,
Wow.
Spaz.
Send some of them my way, brother.
Salute.
And Matt, we do have a special button.
I do.
Special button that says
Live unboxing.
"Woo!" There we go.
All right. Okay, be careful. What's up, Zach?
Let's see.
Thanks for joining us.
This is from 5K Toys.
Hey, what's up, Green Geek?
Okay, 5K. We're gonna be talking about 5K later.
5K, baby. Matt, you got to get on that 5K. Goodness.
5K bandwagon.
I resisted.
Oh, snaps. I remember now. They had a sale So I got me
Oh, nice.
Okay.
one.
Mhm. That's the set, right? The three
Yep.
Roman.
Oh, I got a free bag too.
Nice.
I got a free bag.
Oh, that's cool.
There you go. Look at that. You buy
They
stuff
know
and you
you're a
get free
loyal
stuff.
customer.
I don't see Amazon doing that.
Right?
Matt,
Yeah.
Hasbro Pulse doing that.
Marcus. So far it's Marcus, Roman, and the last one.
My only I haven't taken them out of the box yet. My only concern
Wallace.
is the their
Oh, that's
loincloths. If
So you got the whole set
is-
then.
If
Let
the
them
plastic
breathe.
hinders, if the plastic hinders the leg movement.
Well, I'm going to let you know firsthand while you guys talk. I'm going to open
Okay.
this bad boy up and I'm going to check it out.
All right, nice. You have anything else before we move on?
I believe that is all for me. Those two pre-orders, the Cobra Stang, the Batmobile, and I got these in this week. Yeah, so that's
cool.
it. No mas.
That's enough, right?
No mas.
Alberto, y tú? What's up?
I got a few. I got my boy Raven Studios
Oh,
21
nice.
Donald
Yes,
got me hooked me up.
Nice.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Big time.
Really nice guy.
He'll
Hooked
be
it
a
up.
guest
So
host next week, week after, something
what
like
was
that.
that?
Next week.
Next
He'll be
week,
on
Donald Ravenside Studios will be with us.
Yeah. So I missed out on the in stock sale, the one before this one,
Mhm.
and so he picked up some extras and he hooked me up. So
Cool.
You gotta
Yeah.
tell them the story about that. How you had it in your cart and you kept like
exactly.
humming and hawing, and then
Yeah,
went
and I
back to
had
order it, and he's like, "It's gone now."
it's gone. And then the slates also, they were there, and then all of a sudden, boom,
They're all
they were
gone.
gone. And then I ordered this from the in-stock sale. This was the
Oh,
only thing I
nice.
ordered. Since I only have that slate body, now I
Yeah.
have more, because I'm on that
Here.
collaboration. Now I can have more variant. Look at that. This one's comes loaded for the
Yeah,
price.
That runs around 30, right? That's 30.
I think it was like 25.
Yeah, I think it's $24.99 maybe.
Yeah,
I think it was
$25.
$30. I think it was $30 because I got one too.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I
Oh,
think it
really?
was 30.
maybe the Kickstarter was cheaper.
Oh, if you got it with the
25,
Kickstarter, yeah, the prices were a lot better.
yeah, something like that.
But,
But
you
I
know,
picked
that's
up
the-
this, and my wife picked this up for me.
Oh, really?
Oh,
The
damn.
The Mezco 5 Points
Holy.
Ninja Turtles.
Cool.
Yeah, so they
Nice.
come
Cheaper.
loaded with it's the 5 Points articulation,
Yeah.
but it's
You
kind of
got-
like
It
the
still,
Mer-
yeah, it still looks good though.
That's cool.
Fun.
yeah. When I saw this, she's like, "You want me to order this?" And I'm like,
Yo,
"Yeah, go ahead." And
props
she
to your
ordered it
wife,
for me.
man.
Yeah,
What's her
She
name?
knows- She knows
Mar-
happy
Mar-
life, happy
Maribel.
husband.
Maribel.
Yeah.
Shout outs. Good,
Shout
good
outs.
wife, good life.
Yep.
Are
She
you gonna
hooks
open
it
that
up,
one,
man.
or are you keeping those closed?
No, I'm gonna open all of them eventually, but I'm getting lazy. I want to start doing some. Oh, and also, you know what I picked up? Toy Addict 17 was selling action figures, so I bought that you know that NECA TV set with the little baby turtles.
Yes.
So I picked up that from him. So he said one of his boys was selling some stuff, and while I was in Cancun, I reached out. I bought it. You know, I had to buy it because I missed out on that one, and I have some plans for that one because it comes with that TV set,
Mhm.
and you could you know, put the inserts. You could change the TV inserts.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so you could cut out and customize them, and you know, you could put any show you want, and you know, I got a little something planned.
Yeah. Me and Ed went in on it. We split the shipping to get those sets. Remember that, Ed?
Yeah, it comes loaded, and he gave me a really good price. He gave me a Latin discount, so
Alright.
I couldn't. Yeah, so
Give you the homeboy hookup.
yeah, he gave me a homeboy hookup, and I think that's it. No pre-orders. I've been a little more more cautious in what I buy. I'm trying to get like more stuff that makes me just, you know, that's gonna please me and makes me happy, and not just run with the trend. So
There you
I'm
go.
being a little more cautious now.
Just
Less
stuff.
FOMO, yeah, more cherry.
Yeah,
picking.
exactly. I'm just trying to be a little more
Same here.
conservative, I guess.
Same here.
Yeah.
Prices
Ed,
going up for
do
all
you
this
have
stuff.
that? Do you have that opened yet? Are you opening something?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
How's that loincloth going?
the loincloth.
Is it soft?
Wiki. No, it's hard. So
Yeah,
you're not
that was
gonna
my
get-
concern.
Yeah.
I thought your concern
You
was they
might-
weren't going to be anatomically correct underneath.
Oh yeah, how is he?
Secretly,
Yeah.
yes, but I didn't want that to be revealed. Thank you
It's
for
all there.
shutting
It's
me
all
out.
there.
No, mine was
No diddy.
putting him on a mount, putting him on a horse
Yeah.
or whatever.
Mm,
Okay.
yeah.
And actually, more. That's going to be one of our discussions on Toy Talk is articulation.
Yeah.
But to have a
It-
figure so nice, but not be able to move the bottom part.
It would have been nice if they had it split.
Yeah, but you could actually. Does it have a seam that you could actually split without it being
No.
noticeable?
No. You will have to go because it's a 2-piece. It's a 2-piece. So you're gonna have
okay.
to.
Right there on the side. See the
But
side
you
right there?
separate the leather strips.
Oh well, right.
Yeah, you see
hand
right
side.
there?
Right
Right
side,
there.
so
Might be able to cut it. Yep. But you shouldn't have to cut it, right?
You shouldn't have
You
to.
should buy a figure and have it
Yeah.
already.
Well, this line doesn't make mounts, right? So they
No.
don't have that in mind.
Yeah, but they have the gladiators that were with first waves were really nice. Good articulation. They could go on horses and all that. Some really good figures.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also picked up some
Real
artifacts.
quick, I'm sorry.
some
Al, go ahead,
souvenirs.
Al. I'll finish and then you'll finish and then I'll come back.
I also
that?
put,
Is that
there's some
cocaine?
Yeah.
No. I wish. Nah. I could
Got
buy
2
more
kilos? 2
No.
kilos there, man.
They had a local market where they had a bunch of artifacts Aztec and Mayan.
Oh, nice.
So I bought some. I want to make like an Aztec inspired dial. So I picked up one for Matt, and I picked up one for myself. Hopefully, since I know Matt's inspired and he's doing his Egyptian dial, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be the perfect gift. That way, I'm gonna make him. I'm gonna be pushing him, so he can make another dial. So.
Nice. Yeah, it looks good.
But I'll surprise him. I'll probably give it to him in Vegas when I see him.
Vaz asked
That's
us if we went all in on the 4 Horsemen pre-order. It's still ongoing. You have until next week to pre-order the
Yeah.
newest wave.
I'm going to be doing it all in.
I'm
Yeah,
going next week.
Yeah, all in is $420. I think
Yeah.
that's a decent price.
That's a
Yeah,
good
not
price.
bad at all. You got a lot of good stuff there, man.
Yeah.
I'd like to get some
A lot of
extras.
builders with a lot. Yeah.
I may just wait for shows for extras.
Wepa, ¿qué pasa,
Hey.
fellas? Toy Addict. We were
What's
just
up, Toy
talking
Addict?
about you.
What?
I was picked up the turtle accessory set from you. Good price, I heard. You gave him the bald fella's discount. Can you put me back up real quick? So this is also a Combat of Glory. Ed,
Oh,
you
that's
have
a
this
cool
one, Ed?
one.
I'm right here. I had to get my charger.
Okay. So this is I think maybe the second wave, and it has the articulation's really good. But then after that, they did the girls, which were also great. And then my concern was with these new guys was whether those loincloths going to have a split in the seam so I could move their legs a bit. But obviously not. Actually, the ball stick discount. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Burrow used code ball stick.
5% more, right? All right. Anything else? Al?
No. That's
You're
it.
good. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to Matt. What's your pick, though?
All right. Well,
Pre-orders
pre-order wise, I did. I'm like Al. I'm not doing a lot of pre-orders aside from 4 Horsemen and Street Fighter. But there was one I had to pre-order, and that was the Cobra Commander for GI Joe Classified.
Oh, okay.
So I had to
Which one?
pre-order that one.
Yes.
Which one, Matt?
Which
Cobra
version?
Commander?
Yeah, the Cobra Commander that just went up for pre-order. Like,
In the blue uniform or the
Yeah.
other one? Okay.
yeah, no,
I
I
didn't
have
know
the
that.
other one, but this is the new one. They just put it on pre-order. like a
Oh,
week or
really?
two
I didn't know about
on
that.
Amazon. Yeah. So,
Is it
being
on the
enabled.
Wow.
GI Joe Classified. I think Cobra Commanders was what I put in there on Amazon.
Oh, wow.
So I had to pre-order that one.
I saw that leak. There was like that dude with the wings. What's his name? The GI Joe one. It's like a deluxe.
Oh, that big
Yeah.
thing, right? Yeah.
It's just I forgot his name. Somebody like kind of like it was like a leak, and I was like, oh
Yeah.
wow. But I didn't.
Supreme or something. I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he has like wings. He's kind of
Yeah.
like it looks
Yeah.
kind of like Archangel, I think.
Yeah, and he's gonna fit into different lines nicely.
Oh, okay.
It's unique. Yeah, different.
Yeah, that's what I saw, but I wasn't trying to see too much, and then I'll get
Exactly.
I'll get FOMO and stuff. You know?
Exactly.
Anything else?
And then speaking of GI Joe, so I did find this on clearance at Target. It was like $31.
Oh yeah, I saw that for like $22.
It was
Really?
31, but I was like, F it, I'm just gonna get it.
I'm
saw
gonna
that,
go to
dude.
Target tomorrow.
I swear to God, but like I was walking with my son, and I was kind of like chasing down the aisles, keeping an eye on him. And I was like, I saw the yellow tag on there on the thing, and I saw $22 or something. I'm like, damn, it already
That's
went
not
down.
bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
good.
know.
We got that.
So hopefully it's still there someday. I'll pick it up.
And then the last thing I got was a Ross find. Like I did my my Witcher head guy for my relic
Yeah.
relic captain. So they've had a bunch of different Witchers there, but I was kind of like, I don't need all of these heads and all that. However, I saw this one, and it was giving me like Frost vibes.
Another Witcher.
Oh
With
man.
the head.
Oh,
I have that one too.
dude.
It's cool.
It's
I
not
just
a
saw that
regular
at the
Witcher
store
head.
for regular price.
Yeah, so for
Where did I
$5,
see
I
that?
thought I could do something.
$5. Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
I saw that one at regular. I think it was Walmart or something. Regular price, 20 something, $20. Yeah.
Not bad.
I was thinking I'd do like a live walk and see how it looks,
Yeah.
So,
What's up, Hermano Dave? How you doing?
What's up, Dave?
Thanks for
What's up,
joining.
Dave?
hey.
Dorkla is running late today. He'll be on soon.
But
We
yeah,
still
that's
have a
all.
good show lined up for you. We're talking about toys.
Good
And what
pickup.
else you got, Matt?
That's
Oh,
it.
you're
I
gonna
just,
start unboxing. All right. So while you open that, you could throw
Live
me.
unboxing.
All right.
just see how the head fits.
Oh,
That's what she
okay.
said.
That's me. I did the inside.
Get a spit on it.
Up 2 slates, and the name characters I picked up 1 each.
Nice.
I'm excited to join the fray of the Savage Crucible. Next week we're going to have Raven Eye Studio, and we're going to be talking about Savage Crucible. He's been really deep in working with photography as well as collabing with the Savage Crucible guys themselves, which is exciting.
Yes.
Big time.
Super cool.
La Donda, happy Sunday, man. We're going to be talking about you a little later.
What's up?
Congratulations. So he's on La Donda is on Instagram. Make sure to give him a follow later. As for me, for my pre-orders, I continued with also ordering. There's a Marvel Legends released Strange Tales. I ordered the Ghost Rider Wolverine,
Wolverine.
and I
yeah.
pre-ordered also the Vampire Storm
Okay.
because I have the blade. I have the blade, so I want to put them together.
Yeah.
In photography.
What about that Dracula?
I'll see if it's a price drop. Just like Al and Matt was saying, I'm trying to be selective.
Mm-hmm.
That Black Heart would be dope, but
Yeah.
it's just too much right now.
Hey,
Alberto Morales.
Alberto
Hola.
Morales. It's 62 degrees in my basement, dude. Believe it or not.
For pickups, I just have 1 pickup. I actually McFarlane had a sale on what are these guys from? Some video game. Forgot which one. And I thought this one was dope.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
It's non-articulated, but it's still hot.
Okay.
So basic statue, but it has a lot of detail.
Yeah, you could use that for a backdrop or anything.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be one of my next photos with
Photography,
Mythic Legions,
Yep.
Templars.
5K toys,
So,
everything.
Yeah. A lot of possibilities with that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's That was 25 bucks.
Okay.
That's cool.
And it's originally $50.
Oh man, that's a good. Yeah,
Oh, that's
it's very good.
Half
Very
off,
good.
yep. Hello, la gente. What's up, Rabbits Den? Thanks for joining
What's
us,
up?
brother.
so Marco.
All right, so how about we move on to the creative corner? Any of you guys working on anything?
Who wants to go first?
I'll let you know. I haven't really been working on anything. I did set up my dio for the Egyptian, but I don't have any pictures of that right now.
Okay.
And unlike Matt, who did a amazing handmade dio, I just went to Extreme Sets and brought their tomb
Cheater.
which is it's pretty dope though. It has pillars and everything, so I can't
Nice.
wait to set that up. Yeah, it's pretty
That's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, they had a sale on it this week, so it was
Oh, man.
I think it was
That's
50, and then you could use coupon code. One of our buddies on Instagram has a 15% off coupon code.
That works.
I'll shout it out next week. I don't remember right now.
Sweet.
Yeah, so save. Like it came out almost like shipping was like 16, but with the coupon code, it took like 11 off, so it made it pretty good.
Not bad. Not
Oh,
bad.
that's cool.
How about you guys? You working on anything? Ed?
I was
Yeah.
trying to work on this.
Okay, let's put your full screen.
I gotta take, so I can't do the.
Got a Dremel it?
I need a Dremel outlay of the little thing in there, but I mean, I kind of like
You're good,
contrast.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Good
looks
though.
like it would. Yeah,
The head looks like a good size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still
did
would put him with
that one
swords.
out too. So
Mhm.
I would use swords.
Yeah.
He looks like a sword guy.
yeah, this
Looks
is just.
You're looking good, man.
Hey, man, brother. Last week we had for Ringside Collectibles, PATH, PATH, saves you 10% off. That's from our friend Brandon at PATH Collector on Instagram.
Sweet.
So if you're going to buy, especially sometimes, even though they have some promo codes on Ringside Collectibles themselves, sometimes you use someone else's code and you actually save a little more.
What's that code again?
PATH, P-A-T-H.
Oh, it's right here. As a matter of fact.
There you go.
Oh, bingo. Awesome.
Ringside Collectibles.
Beautiful.
Oh,
I'll be placing one
Sweet,
more order
indeed,
later.
it is sweet.
That's
So
right.
definitely price compare with different codes.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah, that's
Yes,
cool.
yes.
sometimes free shipping
That's
is
even
sometimes
better.
better to use the code and pay for shipping because you save more on your big order.
Yep. Oh man.
See what? Oh, hey Tiffany, what's up?
Right,
Hello. All right. So
Hey,
I've had this this vision in my head for the past, I guess, 3 years. It's just been sitting there, and I finally got off my butt and I said I'm gonna do it this week. So it started off as this.
Oh, okay.
All right, that's this from Avatar, the amp suit. So I'm like, I want to jazz it up a little bit. I had this one vision, and I was looking for a specific figure, but I couldn't find her, and I think she may be. If I did, she may be too big for it, unless I go really deep into messing with this. So I got here. I made
Oh.
this guy.
Oh,
wow.
cool.
You know,
That's awesome, brother.
thank you, man.
That's cool.
I
That looks like a bumblebee.
That's what I was thinking.
Bumblebee, right?
Yeah.
Who's that helmet belong to?
The gladiator from the
Oh,
Legions. Yeah,
Oh, the builder
that's really
one?
dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool.
So he's got. Boom.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
that's
yeah.
cool.
Play action
Just-
features.
That's right.
Holy cow.
that's cool, man.
And these little thingies here on the side, they could also, I put little bolt joints on them so they could turn around and stuff. But I'm gonna hold one up, open that up. Guess what's inside? Another little minion.
Oh, nice.
The little guy.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah, so I got this on clearance from Target. Like perfect for what I need.
Nice.
Yeah, I use mine is just like rubble pieces. Like I blackwashed them because I got them at like Marshalls on clearance.
Uh-huh.
So I just blackwashed them. I just put them in the back of like Cosmic Shots as like just cargo or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's
Yep.
cool.
They're cool
So-
little pieces.
How many of those are how many of those AMP suits you picked up?
I picked up 2.
Are you gonna customize the other one too?
The other one's gonna get another style. So
Okay, cool.
I got his head. He comes up. He's in there.
That's cool.
I got Buzz.
That's
Buzz
cool.
Buzz
Lightyear.
Lightyear.
Yeah, he's taking
Going
care of
hardcore, man. Buzz is going hardcore.
So it was fun doing this. It was
That's
fun.
cool, man.
Nice.
So yeah.
Ooh.
That's
So,
really
yes.
cool.
And I was working on a picnic table, which is almost done. So for next week.
Cool.
Oh, cool.
All right.
I was kind of busy this week.
How about you, Al? Anything?
No, not really. Just I got kind of inspired while I was on vacation. I went out with my camera and I was taking pictures of architectural, buildings, stonework. There was like statues, like Balam, and I posted that on. Did I post it on our chat? I think I posted it
Yeah.
on. So yeah, there was like a lot of cool things that gave me some ideas, like stonework, for dioramas, and
Nice.
kind of inspired on that. But I just got home practically, so I'm barely settling. We were shopping for
Mhm.
A dryer and dishwasher. So I've been busy ever since I came back. I've been doing a lot of things, trying to just catch up with my daily routine.
So
But,
that's
I've
a
been-
future, it's a
I-
future project.
I sprayed my cans a little more. And I
Okay,
gave them
that's
more.
cool.
My drum barrels, I gave them a little more, battle damage, some wear.
Okay.
So I want to have
And
a bunch
that
of
was
these.
that's a dollar barrel, right?
Yeah, the dollar store barrel. I want to have.
Mhm.
I want to get a bunch of these and
Yeah.
just have like a bunch of. I want to do like some torn ones. Like I want to dig in there and cut them up and
Hmm.
have like some.
Did you see
So
the
like bullet holes or
exclusive,
something?
the San Diego Comic Con exclusive Evil Ken?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
can.
they some of
He
them.
has- he
Ken
has,
comes with-
Yep, it comes with a busted
So I got a couple of these.
can.
I got a bunch of
Yeah.
them, but I still got and I want to put like label. Yeah, just little things. And another thing too that I forgot to mention that I did. I should have. Have you guys know Nostalgia Unboxed? He's on Instagram and YouTube. So he makes these 1/12 scale posters,
Oh, okay.
so you could print them out yourself. He
Nice.
does he sells a bunch of stuff like cutouts, and he does like members only if you're a member, or he does stuff for free. But he's also taking donations. So I printed out these 1/12 scale movie posters.
What do I see? Aliens, critters,
Yeah,
and movies.
But he has a bunch of stuff.
Ooh,
And,
oh, look at that! Friday the 13th.
Yeah,
Nightmare
so
on Elm Street, I mean,
he's on Nostalgia Unboxed.
Killer Clowns.
He's on YouTube. He's on YouTube and he's on Instagram.
Nice.
So
all
shout
right.
outs to him. Yeah, this is really nice. I'm gonna probably frame them, and since they're gonna blend in with my NECA Turtles theme set, and I'm gonna put like some old rugged wood, like kind of like the '80s wood, like that cheap, pine, that cheesy, kind of. I'm gonna make them look a little bit of on the '80s with a little bit of an '80s flair, yeah.
Okay.
Since the the turtle set comes with a VHS.
Mm-hmm.
The little TV, it comes with the
Yeah.
VHS.
Yep.
So,
On to yeah.
so yeah, it's gonna be like you'll see. Hopefully it's not all talk.
The turtles are gonna have a man cave.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm gonna have to reach out to you, Tony, and if you could give me the dimensions of the NECA street diorama, that way I could start working on that diorama that I want to work on.
All right.
Because I want to be compatible.
Okay.
Just
Sweet.
build it and top.
Yeah.
Put the other thing on top.
Yeah.
Chévere.
Yeah, that's
Chévere.
it, dude.
All right. Awesome.
Cool.
How about you, Matt?
Well, I got my dio I've been working on.
Yes.
I'm
Oh,
down
wow.
to see this. I'm down to see this.
Wow.
Cool, man.
So
That
this
cool.
is like started out. And you know me, I don't like to waste, so I did it double sided.
Mm-hmm.
and did the floor there, and yeah, just all weekend it's just been. So this is kind of where I'm at right now.
Okay.
Cool.
It still needs
Oh
like
wow.
some of it needs like one more coat, and some of it needs two more coats.
Okay.
You can kind of see like the rights. So some of these pieces are a little lighter.
Mm-hmm.
So and
So
then I
for
got
the base you didn't use foam, you used cardboard, right?
yeah cardboard. Then I put the little foam on top of it.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, this foam. So then I cut that foam into little pieces and glued it on the cardboard.
Okay,
That's cool.
But that's the skinny like cheap foam rather than using a whole
right.
like
Yeah, it's a good glue
expensive
foam.
piece.
Yep.
Then I use
Smart.
scraps to make just a couple little like altar or whatever pieces,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
So you
cool,
just-
man.
embellishments. So I mean,
Yeah.
you can set it up all kinds of different ways.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
Oh, look at that little detail. Look at you. Look at
That
you.
looks good.
You know,
It's
getting all
gorgeous.
kinds of fancy.
I love it.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that looks good.
Wow.
Look at that.
Wow.
That looks
Dope,
good.
brother.
Awesome
You put
stuff,
magnet-
man.
Yeah.
You put
Nice.
magnets on it, Matt?
No,
No.
no, it's just
The,
kind of
the doors swing open, or you put hinges on them.
No, I just cut them out so you can do it. You can set it up however.
Okay.
You know, I kind of figured kind of like a secret door.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
kind of like a tomb, like a secret opening.
Yeah, like you see how they're kind of open here. You know, like
Mhm.
it's the
Yeah, you like you
Oh,
when
yeah.
you hey Matt, when you're walking down a dungeon and you step on the wrong stone and the door
exactly.
opens. Oh, what was that?
The figura obscura
Yeah.
Egyptian what is it? Basset and come with enough props to like fill that.
Mhm.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
And also Amazon, if you look up Egyptian mini decor, you can find some of those 1/12 scale accessories to fill in the tomb and stuff like that.
I left it back here with me today.
Gorgeous dial.
I made it my background.
Shout outs to
Oh,
Legion
Legion Slayer's in the
Slayer.
house.
What's up? Looks great.
What's up, fellas?
Thank you. Thank
What's
you.
up, Benny? Benny also appreciates your work.
Thanks, Blitz.
That's
Can't wait to
dope.
get some
What's up,
pictures
Blitz?
in.
And Vaz, one of our custom geniuses.
Yes, thank you, Vaz.
Awesome job. 100% cool dial.
Yeah, I can't wait. I actually did use it for a shot just with the primer coat for the Savage Crucible.
Okay.
Mm.
So I was like, it just had the brown coat, but I'm like, it'll work for one picture real quick.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Get it out.
test
Yeah,
it
they're
out.
good.
Yeah.
It looks freaking great, bro.
Thank you.
La Donda. Amazing work.
Hell
Also
yeah.
from- All right. Yeah. Anybody else's? Did I get everybody?
Yeah, I believe so.
All right. Let's
Yeah.
move on to.
Did I show you my finished lion?
No. Go ahead.
No lie.
Maybe last week you did, but I don't know if you wanted to add extra
Actually,
details.
I can't-
Yeah, I don't know if you
I
did
did
more
or
to it or not.
Oh, you added some stuff. Hey, did you guys see the pictures of those
That came
samurai? What was it, Tony? Those pictures?
Yes.
they sent?
Yeah, those are
Dude,
cool.
those look dope. I know.
Oh, the base
Yeah.
looks cool. I don't
Yeah,
know if
the
you did the
period
base up that.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Do you have the other one still, just with the matte black? Just put a side comparison of all the work you did.
Take a before and after shots.
What a difference!
There you go.
Holy cow!
The base looks like yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Professional, brother.
I was actually looking for those at Ross, and I didn't see.
Yeah.
I had no luck.
Awesome.
I'm
Well,
gonna,
you
I'm gonna
found-
replicate it.
Yeah.
So that's my agenda this week. Because I also want to do that FO inspired diorama. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's been tweaking at my heart. It's tweaking at my heart.
Oh, what did Vance say about Tiffany? She liked. Go
She opened the
and,
mystery box.
Yeah, did she like her?
Yeah, he said thanks for the
Oh
trade.
yeah, yep. Oh, thank you, Vance.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm really happy she's enjoying it. Great figure, man.
All right, guys.
Hopefully, I'll open it one day.
Let it
Right.
breathe, man. Let it breathe. Damn.
Hopefully.
Speaking of breathing, let's breathe fresh air into this segment, Latin Legions. We have a hashtag Latin Legions on Instagram, where we select a few pictures each week and feature the artists. So make sure when we feature these slides to go, if you're on Instagram, make sure you give them a follow, check out their art. We appreciate them, and some of them are in the house. Thank you, fellas, for joining us.
Sweetness.
So
Cool.
let's start with our first photographer.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
nice.
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 Cross underscore the underscore toy underscore multiverse. This is Shredder. And look at this little guy.
It's a turtle shot. I wonder who picked that.
Just floating in a nice
Yeah, that's
natural environment.
Yep.
Do you think this is a handcrafted dial with natural rocks and stuff, or did he go outside?
Oh,
and
that looks like
actually-
a outside shot.
I think that's an outside
Right.
shot.
I think he's
But
outside.
I just liked how it blends that.
It could be both. It could be both, man. This is excellent.
Yeah, it could be. The Foca is just that
Yeah.
background.
Yeah,
And I like how
nice.
the Krang is just floating there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a fan of those shots where it's just like, it's just
Yeah.
just a pose where he's just walking, taking a little.
He looks all
Little
busted
walk.
up, like, oh, are those turtles? I'm gonna get them.
He's been through it. Look at all the lacerations and
Yeah, that NECA Mirage line, turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really doing an awesome job.
They
with
are,
those,
yeah.
So,
he titled this piece Somewhere Between Heaven and Hell.
Okay.
yeah, there you go.
Great job across
I like
the
that.
toy
Great job.
multiverse.
Big time.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Oh, nice one.
Nice.
Yeah,
This is
skeletons.
underscore collectibles. This was selected by
I picked this one.
yeah.
It's just, I mean, it's the squad, man.
Right?
X-Men.
The old school squad.
Old school. Yeah.
Looking good. He's got some crates in the back. I love a good little setup.
Is that the brown? Is that the Mayfex Wolverine? That's a Grail, dude. Is that the Mafex Wolverine?
I don't know. It is a good
I
looking.
think so. It looks like it. That's one
Yeah,
of that's really expensive.
Those joints there, connectors. And
Mhm.
the arms are different than I'm not sure, but it's dope regardless.
Yeah, it's Mafex. Yep,
Nice.
I
Cool.
could tell by the joints.
And that Cyclops, what is he, a Mezco?
I wonder if that's Mezco because
Yeah, that looks like the Mezco one. Yep,
his trunk area looks kind of Mezco-y.
kind of big,
Mm-hmm.
like kind of out of proportion. Oh, that's a good
Very nice.
Cyclops actually.
Damn.
That Cyclops was he was on sale for a lot of the retailers had him on sale.
Wow.
He's a good figure. I don't have him.
Skelly also has a YouTube channel.
Yeah, he does.
We'll talk about that later. He titled this one Throwback X. Very
Yeah.
nice.
That is cool.
Oh,
Feature.
really nice one.
Reaction underscore IG.
Yes.
This is also yours, Matt. This is like well done.
I mean,
Backdrop. He has the backdrop, and he has the what they call it, the forefront.
Yeah, like the lighting, the composition, as they say,
Yeah.
like just the whole. I love the little angle.
Hell yeah. That
And
is-
Anubis is almost like secondary to me. It's like I'm enjoying everything else
Yes.
from the little vases and the centerpiece, the bottom whatever they call it, base.
yeah.
And then it looks like a real dial, right? That's a dial.
Yeah.
Handmade dial.
Yeah.
Perfect. I love that. Excellent.
Yeah, that looks
I
cool.
think there's another picture.
Definitely give him a what you call follow.
Oh, that's
And this is also yours.
Yeah, my last
Matt.
one.
Yeah, this is gorgeous.
Yeah, Iqbal underscore 1275. He does lots of great photos. And this one, I like this one, but I actually like this one better. The different.
Okay.
The
more
color.
neutral,
Yeah.
Yeah,
more cooler color.
I like that.
Yeah.
box.
Yep.
Yeah,
Cool. Yeah.
It like helps the picture separate the door from the horse.
yeah.
And the woman too.
Mhm.
You could actually.
Yeah.
The woman looks more pronounced in the lighting.
It's like he's coming to see her in the evening.
Nice.
Maybe back after a long day of Centurion or whatever it is he's doing.
Yeah,
Yep.
Matt's a fan of those cooler colors.
Yeah.
I see it in his photography.
He might
So
he might
I
just
work
be,
with
you know,
I work with colors, so I'm a pressman. So
Yeah, he is a press man. He knows his colors.
Nice.
so
he this
you know, there's always
Roman
people that
soldier may also
prefer
be talk.
colors that.
This Roman
Go ahead.
soldier may also be talking to her to see if he could get a nice hot tua later tonight.
Yeah, there you go.
This is La Donda. What's up, my brother? You're in the chat. I love this. This is wow.
Yep.
It's just
Yep,
this
that's
Catwoman. She has her wanted poster. She's just lounging. The backdrop is dope with the props. You have little
Yeah.
books. You have like so. Look at that. You got a little chest. It's really cool. And you see the back that she has all her stolen goods, all the necklaces and stuff, and her
That's a
sofa's
great
dope.
scene.
Yeah, it tells a story. I like when pictures tell a story.
She's
It's just like
look,
nonchalant.
look at all my riches. Oh, my riches, my riches.
And I'm wanted, and I still get all this stuff.
Is that a basic instinct homage?
Hmm.
Was it who was that who was that female?
Catwoman.
No, not Catwoman. The
From
movie with,
Basic Instincts. I forgot her name now.
yeah, who was
Sharon Stone.
I think it was Sharon Stone, dude.
Sharon Stone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the one
but
who
it was a
crossed her
different
legs.
position. Yeah.
Mm.
He titled this. I guess it was only a matter of time before they hung these Miss Kitty. Nice. Rest in peace, my brother.
Awesome.
So I like
So
that.
definitely give a follow to La Donda.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. He says he thanks us. Thank you. You're welcome,
Oh, of
brother.
course.
Thank you for your
Case is a
beautiful
picture
art.
frame. That's cool.
The bookcase behind her is a picture frame. Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
See,
Nice.
creativity. Yep.
Big time.
Comes in all ways, man. Love it.
Yep.
That is
What do you
awesome.
say? Before we continue, we bring in our guest co-host.
Oh,
All
sweet.
right, hold on. Let's
Join
hold on.
the
Before you bring him, let me cut his promo. We are humbled to have the host of Dork Lair and co-host on Legion's Lounge. He fig pop and don't stop. Welcome to Bill Dork Lair.
Yeah.
What's up, Bill?
Hey, what's up, Bill?
What's going on,
You guys
Dork
hear me
Lair?
all right?
Yes, excellent.
Yes.
I just ran in here. I apologize for being late. I know I said 6, but
No worries.
No, you're
yeah.
How
Sorry.
was the party?
It was good. So, you see 3:30 movie. So it was a movie birthday party, which I don't recommend really. So the place was like, it wasn't like a reserved theater. It was like still like a regular theater with regular ticket holders plus the birthday party there.
Okay.
So I was like, the little like before party thing in the party room ended like a minute before the movie started. And I'm talking about not before the trailers started, but before the movie started, right?
Wow.
And so I'm like herding like 16 10-year-olds into these seats. Well, all these people are trying to watch the trailers. All the latest, newest trailers, the new release, it was Inside Out, right?
Good.
So all these people are there to see Inside Out, right? Like the brand new release. And I'm herding 16 10-year-olds into their seats and just getting in everybody's way. And all like right when the movie's about to start. But it was fun. My daughter had a blast. She had all her friends there.
How old is she now?
10 years old. Double
Happy
digits.
birthday to her.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I will relay that message.
Wonderful.
Actually,
wonderful memories.
I took my son to see Inside Out. Me and my wife, and we thoroughly enjoyed that movie. It was great.
I loved it. It definitely. I mean, the first one's amazing, right?
Yeah.
And this definitely, hit on a lot of the same stuff. So it was really good.
That little non-spoiler, but that little fanny pack stole the show.
Yeah.
For me.
I'm gonna have to watch it now.
Yeah, it's really good.
I don't have any kids, so it'd probably look weird if I went there and sat there by myself and watched.
Plenty
I'd
of
have to
adults.
drag my
Plenty
wife.
of adults. Go to, You gotta go to the late show. Go to the night show.
Yeah, that's it. I go all the time. Solo. So
Me
good.
too. I go to movies solo almost every time I see a movie these days because family just it's hard to
Mm-hmm.
get out.
In some movie theaters, like when you go solo, and everything around you doesn't, it feels like you're in your own home. You know, they
Well, they have like the big recliners now. You don't feel like
right
you're on top
reserved
of anybody
seating.
else
Yeah,
ever.
reserved seating.
Sometimes they're a little too comfortable because it goes back too much.
Yeah.
Like knockout.
Yeah.
Like wake up.
My wife falls asleep at pretty much every movie, and I gotta like
Okay.
Because of
give her a
the
little nudge, like, "You're a little too asleep."
Sweet.
you gotta
Tony
get her.
starts-
She
Tony
has
starts
to have
right
a
now,
Red
I
Bull
don't
beforehand. All right, but we're in our Latin Legions hashtag. We're going over some photos that we're featuring today.
Sweet.
Just commenting on them. So
We
This
I
just-
was
saw
by
I
Ladonda.
saw this one. Yeah, this
yeah,
is awesome.
Ladonda is in chat,
The wanted
and
poster.
he actually said that the backdrop is actually a photo frame.
Okay.
Just
I
for-
love people who are creative like that.
yeah, it's nice.
So were you on
This
like a
is
cat
also-
on a Catwoman or a Catwoman
I-
kick?
It was not intentional. I'm telling you, it was not intentional. And then I realized when I sent both pictures that it featured Catwoman. This is an action photo that Catwoman has actually captured and bound Batman.
I don't know. Judging by the look on Batman's face, I feel like he's there voluntarily.
Right?
Yeah.
He
This
was
might be a little foreplay.
asking to be tied up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is
So
the foreplay before the Haktua.
What Catwoman is this? Is this like Revoltech or something, or what is this Catwoman?
No.
Is that the one from the Batman movie? The 2022?
Yeah, maybe it's from the
That
movie.
that head looks.
It has like
Maybe a
Figma
head.
joints. They look like Figma joints too.
You might be right. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that head. I don't see anything marking here where it might be from.
We'll find out. Is
Yeah.
that Batman's what's that? Mafex? Or
That is Mayfex, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
and even look at the backdrop of this photo.
Yeah,
I
so
think
that's
this is
an extreme set.
yeah, and
Looks like
the way is the angle of composition of the photo. It actually looks like real bricks.
Yep.
The pillar that they this is an actual cardboard piece that you put in the sides, on top and on the bottom to just create the rectangles box.
Yeah, it adds depth.
Yeah. Even the windows, the doors are all cardboard.
The
But
big
the way
door.
he angled it, it just looks like real. You got to really focus on it to say, oh,
Yeah. Did a good job
Yeah.
of masking that.
And then he added the motorcycle just for an extra prop. It's cool. I liked it a lot. The
The
twine, real twine.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Some things are very underused in real props. Chains, are excellent real props to bind. Twine. You
I
can get
used
all
twine in
stuff-
my most recent post too.
Yeah, you could pick up twine at Dollar General and
Dollar
what's
Tree.
the other one? Dollar Tree. Yep. All for $1.25 or $1.
Yep.
And some of the twine has a wire in it, so it's bendable, closable.
Yeah, that's a cool.
Great
look.
photo. I
Yeah,
love
it's
it.
a nice-
So follow. This is by could you go back? I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
Cosmic Figs with a Z on Instagram. Congratulations, brother. Great photo.
Make sure you follow him.
Yes.
Does some great work too.
Oh, this is wild.
All right. Yes, that's my selection. When I saw this, I'm like, wow, look at the story. Look at everything that's going on. By
I never see these figures.
Simon Toast.
Yeah. Sime_on_toast.
Yes. I think he did a fabulous job with the
Is that a
back.
Samus figure in the back?
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Wow, it's so cool.
Figma,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. I think it's
I don't know.
beautiful.
It's really cool.
So
it looks
this
like
game,
you used a picture or a TV monitor or something like that for the backdrop with the planet.
Mm-hmm.
Action pose. And then you have like you have in the forefront, you have this white robot. And then you have Samus in the back. And then there's something going on the bottom too.
In the bottom right there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either there's other
There's another battle going on.
dead robots or dead people. Or
Mhm.
rubble.
I like, what? I like the colors are muted too. They're not too vibrant.
Yeah.
It's just the right amount.
That red and blue really caught my eye.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just inside, guys. We actually just scroll down through hashtag Latin Legions, and whatever captures our eye, we'll click on it, see the artist, see when the date was posted, and just forward it to each other. And that's the one we agree on. We put it on.
Sweet.
Very cool.
This
Simon
this
Toast.
video game here is
Meteorite?
fantastic.
Yeah.
Metroid Dread and these Emmy robot things are
Oh, okay.
like so difficult to deal with in that game. It's
Nintendo
it's a challenge.
Switch.
Yeah, I have it on the Switch. I haven't played through the whole thing. It's one of those games too. Like when you put it down for a little while, you kind of forget because it's all maze like. It's Metroid,
Yes,
right?
right.
But it is an awesome game, and it's got that good mix of like real throwback Metroid mixed in with like modern day, gameplay.
Is it still like Metrovania type?
Yeah, pretty much. It's a side scroller essentially.
Oh, okay, cool.
And it's just all you're just constantly upgrading the suit, and when you upgrade the suit, you're unlocking the different areas, and then coming back and rinse and repeat. But it's a good game. It's a lot of fun action in it, and these androids or whatever, they're tough.
Are you still waiting on Metroid 4?
I'm not. I mean, I don't really play a lot of video games. My daughter got a Switch a couple years ago, and we picked this game up, and so it's just one of the few random games that I've played
Oh, okay.
in recent
And you
years.
just
My
never
most
moved.
modern system besides that Switch is a PS3. So
Okay.
I don't have time for games. But
Yeah.
one of my summer things that I want to do with my daughter this summer, because we're gonna have a lot of time together, is to do some retro gaming. And there's like a retro game shop in town, and I want to like pull out the old N64 and like play some old games with her.
Awesome.
Play some
So
GoldenEye with
Nintendo
your
64 is retro for you? Not
Well, it's retro for
retro?
my daughter.
Oh,
It's
okay.
retro for my 10-year-old daughter. For
How
me,
about for you?
retro is Atari.
Okay. Yep. Us too. Atari
Mhm.
2600.
I mean, N64 is still like end of high school, early college, which as old as we are, I mean that's retro nowadays.
Yeah, it's
guys.
retro.
Yeah, and the Nintendo 64 I think had 4-player, which
Yep.
was really cool for
N64 was
Smash
great.
Bros.
Ports.
I still have the box, the packaging of my Nintendo 64 because it was the Episode 1 Phantom Menace, the Episode 1 Racer, Star Wars Racer game,
cool.
and it was that system.
I had the Star Wars Racer for the Sega Dreamcast. That was fun.
Nice.
I had two Nintendo GameCubes, and had
GameCube's my
N64.
all-time favorite system.
It's fun. You could
loved
take it
the
anywhere
GameCube.
small.
Yeah, it had the handle.
It's fun. And I traded one of them for Grisham and for Krotos. So, and one
Nice.
more figure. So I said, okay, here you go.
Sweet.
It was a good trade.
What color did you trade? Which one? Did you have
Um,
the black one or the blue purple one?
I think I
Or
had
silver.
the black one.
Yeah. They had silver ones too.
And I got a purple one also. So
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah,
I think it's the default one, right?
I saw this
Purple.
image and I was like, I really love the whole action scene. So
I think we all met Simon Toast at Legion's.
Yeah.
Legion's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We
we
were
did.
hanging out with them
We did, yeah.
in the lobby. Cool
Yeah.
dude.
Cool dude, yeah.
So
Definitely.
Simon Toast, great work.
Yeah, always
Do
good.
we have any other photos?
Yep,
Yeah, one
Oh,
more.
look at that. Speaking of Bumblebee,
that's right. Do you really think he looks like him? Bill,
Yeah, Alberto
What's that?
wanted.
this is my
Alberto.
custom I made. Oh no,
Yeah.
you can't see it, I forgot. But
I can change it.
Yeah. Yeah, I just love those shots where
that's an awesome shot. He's running
Yeah,
away.
that's
He blew up the Decepticon's base or something, and he's out. He said, "I'm out of here."
yeah.
So
Is that the 3-0 one?
I do not know.
That 3-0 I missed out
Yeah.
on
He
that
did.
one.
He did tag
I think
3-0. So
yep,
Yeah.
it might be. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Hey, thanks to Dorklayer for the
Oh wow,
awesome,
look at that.
for the awesome threes. Remember, Bill, when you posted that Optimus Prime from what was it, Deep Discount?
Yeah. It was probably
Remember
like
that?
a Black Friday thing.
Yeah, it was like dirt cheap, like I would say $20,
Yeah.
and that thing sold out right away. I regret not getting more because I love that figure.
Yeah.
I remember you got like some bad like feedback from the community. Like, I remember like, hey, dude, like, and I think you
What,
commented, yeah.
what
Once-
happens
Go
with
ahead.
deep discount is they oversell and cancel, so that they have some kind of lag, and when they put something, when something goes on sale, I think typically they sell DVDs, and
Yeah.
they can just reorder more. So if somebody buys something, they just back stock or whatever, and then they just like
Yeah.
order more and then ship it when it's ready. But like with figures, it's doesn't work the same, and so
Mm-hmm.
they sell out and they sell more than they realize before the system catches up with it, and then they got to cancel a bunch of orders, and then yeah, people tell me that
Yeah.
I'm helping deep discount scam them or whatever, which is not a scam.
Craziness.
Yeah.
Take it
People
that was
easy.
people
Take
like
it
to use
easy.
the word scam very loosely in this community.
Right?
So speaking
yeah.
of scammed, I just got scammed to be thinking that this was a photoshopped image. But let's go to the next picture.
Oh yeah, and just to shout out, this is _light toy.
Yes, he's from
This is
Singapore,
sick.
and he says he titled
That
this
works.
picture "Gotta get the Autobots fast. The Decepticons are coming." This is an actual outdoor photo.
There
Yeah.
must be
Yeah.
fire. I wonder if there's
Fireworks.
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 Yeah. He,
Oh yeah, I think you can see
sparklers,
it
maybe?
right here. You
Yeah.
can see all
Yeah.
the little
Oh, yeah.
firework right there.
The sparkler. Yeah.
So if you
He's
go
got
back to
lights in
the
the water. Jeez.
main picture, what I like about this is it makes it look like he's getting out of there as the bridge or whatever structure he's running on
Oh,
is like
yeah.
collapsing
Exploding.
behind him,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. So he used practical effects on
There's
outdoor.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Amazing.
That's more
Wow.
commitment than I'd ever have.
1_light toy. Excellent job. Beautiful.
Great job. Yeah.
All right.
And then
Anything else?
no, that was it. But I think Ed wanted to show his custom real quick. Nope, not what I wanted.
Hello, Al.
Hey,
Hello.
what's up, guys?
I got a transition. Give me a
My
break.
cousin that Bill.
So we were
That's
saying this
awesome.
had Bumblebee vibes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you got the Mythic Legion's head on there? Is that what
Yeah.
that is? Nice.
Exactly. Yeah.
It counts.
That works well. That
Yeah.
actually works really well.
It gives
That's
me
awesome.
like the big robot vibe.
Uh-huh.
Right. So it's
Yeah,
pretty
you're
good.
right.
Little Iron Giant, little Bumblebee.
Yeah.
But I was really going for the Ripley look because I'm
Yeah.
gonna have him go against some aliens.
They had that thing on sale at the NECA store. That remember? What was
What?
that? The
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 slip?
Holy Grail sale from NECA.
Ah, okay.
That they had a sale where they were selling like inventory finds or something, warehouse finds,
Okay.
and there was like very limited stock. And they were selling the Ripley one, that mech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember
the
that?
loader.
I'm looking for her.
Yeah, the
I'm looking
loader. That
for
was like
Ripley.
$100 or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look cool.
I'd like to have a Ripley in my collection.
All right. Bill, do you want to play a game?
Oh,
Heck
what kind of
yeah.
games you talking about?
What
I
kind of
don't
game
even
here?
say it like that. It sounds nefarious.
Yeah, we're going to have
Do
a
you
competitive
want to
game.
play a game?
It's called A Piece of Me,
Okay.
These are me.
Cosmic Legions Edition.
Okay.
We're gonna get the floor wiped with us today by Bill.
Oh, what?
So what I'm going to do is Matt's going to show you a slide of a zoomed in portion of a Cosmic Legions, and you're going to have to tell me what character that
Okay.
piece comes from.
All right.
And it's competitive, so everybody gets a chance. We're going to start with Ed. He's going to guess. If he guesses wrong, if he guesses right, he gets a point. And we move on to the next slide. If he guesses wrong, we'll move on to Matt. I'm excluded, of course, from the game. I'll be keeping score.
I resisted as I was setting this up. I resisted looking up names. So you know how to keep it fair. I'm like, oh, I know I'm not gonna, and I didn't look at anything just to.
If
Keep
it's
it fair.
Outpost, no, if it's whatever the Ox Crew, if it's that, I'm not going to remember names.
We'll see.
As long as,
You ready?
All right, and chat, you can play along as well.
oh yeah. All right. Oh.
Hola,
While you're
Mark.
thinking, Ed, I'll shout out Mark. What's up, Mark?
Pick
Hola.
up the on the mark. All right, I'm gonna
AJ
go.
Smith from Highly Posable, also a podcast on YouTube. He says, "What's up, peeps?" And of course, we got yes, this should be fun. All right, Ed, we gave you enough time. What you thinking?
I'm thinking this is this unit here is it's transferring some kind of liquid for slug. Slug.
Slog for the win. 1 point for Ed.
Woo!
Boom.
Waka waka.
You got the easy one.
Easy.
Okay,
Yeah.
Talking about easy.
Ugh.
Matt.
That's an easy one.
Okay. See, I know like what it is, but I don't know. I'm gonna say that is the Sphexian, the prison guard guy.
Are you sure?
You're so close.
Trying to cheat
Sphexian.
over here.
I don't know. The guard guy, not the other guy, and not the mine worker. I know what they're not.
Well, it's not that one either. So,
All righty.
Oh,
Again, I resisted looking up, so I wouldn't be
Al,
sure.
how about you?
It's green, so I don't know. Paxis, maybe? Doesn't he
These
have
are all
wings?
cosmics.
Cosmic.
Oh, Cosmics? Oh, sorry.
That's a good guess, though.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I mean, they are the same wings, right? I think.
Yep. Yeah.
So it's not the prison guard or the Spexian? None of those?
It's one of the three. It's been so close.
It's a
okay. So he
Sphexian.
said it's the what's the name? So he said the prison guard, and it wasn't that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's the Spexian guard? No?
Okay.
Or he said that
Wah,
too?
wah, wah.
Yep.
Bill for the win.
That must be the block commander.
There
1
we go.
point for Bill. We have a
All
tie
right.
between Ed and Bill.
good stuff, Bill.
Alberto guessed right. Very good, Alberto.
Tinkerbell.
That's a good idea. Somebody should
Right?
do that.
Yeah.
I bet somebody has. I bet somebody's done that.
I was imagining
somebody
The
did the
Rock
custom.
when he was a fairy with those wings.
Oh, gosh.
The
All
Tooth
right.
Fairy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what he was?
When he accepted every role that was offered to him.
All right. So
Is this
I'm.
Alberto, or does it start back up with Ed? How's that work, Tony?
Let's just
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
start up with you, Matt. Let's go with you.
Because I started the last one.
So
Okay, let's go
would
to
be
Alberto
next.
then.
Yeah, Alberto. Yeah.
All right. I know what figure it is, but I don't know the name. Is it? It is the Nebuin? Nebuin?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Nebuin?
you got it. Go ahead. What's the last
Yeah.
part of the name?
That I don't know. I don't know.
Right.
I just
I
know
think
it's
that's
the
close
predator
enough.
looking.
Yeah.
No, half a point. Half a point.
Half a
Okay,
point.
half
Okay.
a point.
Okay. How about you, Bill? You got this one?
Yeah, that's Novian lean.
Yep.
Yeah,
2
there you go.
points
No
for Bill. Bill. Bill just come in and kick.
Alberto, if you
house.
opened your toys, you'd know these names. No, that's not true because I open them and I don't know all their names.
He still has half a point. Okay. So we have Ed with 1 point, Matt with a donut, Al with half a point.
This is
and
Body by
Bill with
Donuts, so
2
it's perfect.
points. Let's move on to the next slide. Ooh.
Ooh.
So
Bill.
is this me?
Yes.
So that's the Sphexian minor.
Mine what?
Sphexian minor.
Close.
Is it mine worker?
oh.
Mine
Yes. 3
worker,
points.
okay.
Here.
Very good.
Right.
Well, I got. It has to be the name the Four Horsemen gave him, man.
The picture you took looked like something dirty
Damn.
from your personal camera roll.
Yeah,
Yeah, that looks kind of.
that looks dirty.
Oh, shit.
It
I
was
don't know if that was on
unintentional.
purpose.
It was
That's from the
unintentional.
iPhone section.
Your dirty mind went there. I have
All
a
right.
PG mind. So,
Yeah.
Bill, you have 3 points. We're moving on to
Ooh.
Ed.
All right. This is Wotor the Mad.
Ooh, perfect.
Woo!
2
Woo!
points for Ed.
That was a layup.
I'm coming
Yeah,
for you,
it's
Bill.
easy.
For the previous picture, we have the uterus.
So you're
Next slide. Is this
Ooh.
another uterus? Hold on, what's going
That's
on?
what I'm saying.
Oh, jeez.
This goes to Matt.
Dude.
I'll give you a tip. This is a hard name to pronounce.
That's a hard name.
For me, it's a hard name.
Oh shit. Shoot. Son of a gun. Is it Scourge?
No. Alberto.
Ooh.
There's just so many words you can't pronounce. It was hard for me to figure out. What
True that.
Okay, Cosmic
What's up, Joe?
Legions. Hey, what's up, Joe? I don't know. I'm clueless.
All right. Bill, how about you?
So, Ed has a tough position here because I'm getting these easy ones that are like, I'm having time to think about it, and the other guys are getting them wrong, and they're coming to me. This is Mbira Jimjira.
Excellent.
Ambira Chimchira.
Bill has
Which
4
one is that
points. Bill, I
That's
think
the translucent scorpion lady.
yes.
This is her armor.
Okay.
The one that has
okay.
that supposedly has a smell.
Yeah.
Mine smells like just normal
Normal.
toy, but
Okay.
I've heard
Yeah.
a lot of people they have a really smelly one. It's weird.
No,
Hey,
I have a
I had
normal-
to go like
normal plastic
this
as well.
I
to
think
smell
that's- I
anything
think
like
that's
that
normal,
close.
though. I think that's normal with toys. Like when I open my detolfs, I do get that hit of plastic, like all sorts of. And it's
Yeah,
all the
but
plastic.
some people are saying like this smells really like not like plastic, like really bad. And I know that transparent plastic often has a lot of that kind of like very
okay.
plasticky smell, but I actually like Glyos. Like to me, this smells like Glyos figures. It like
okay.
Oh,
it
really?
smells fine. It smells like plastic, but I think some people are they have some that are just really bad. I don't know.
Some people
what
have
it is.
no sensitivity. Some people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
sometimes
Yeah.
like you taste something like I can't stand like olives. Some people hate.
Oh yes,
cilantro,
me too.
you know,
Oh
like-
my god, yes. I love
Hey,
cilantro.
Bill, all my Glyos figures are in bags still, so I don't know.
Oh, look at I have that one literally sitting right here. That's so funny.
Yeah. So I have this guy.
Crack
Yeah,
that
I
open
haven't-
and take a whiff. That's what Mbira smells like.
Let it breathe,
Oh,
man.
really?
Let it breathe. You need some.
I got a
fresh
bunch of 'em.
oxygen.
I think
They're all
Alberto
translucent.
Morales was being a little dirty here. Chinchilla.
Let's Oh.
And Metallo.
Hey, what's up, Brandon? What's up, Path?
What's up, fellas? Let's move on to the next slide.
Oh, is that me?
Oh,
Go ahead, Ed. You got this?
Oh, I got this guy. I know exactly who that is.
Hint, this is also another very difficult name to pronounce.
Alberto's probably got it sitting there right next to him.
right.
No, I know who it is, but I don't know the name. Oh my gosh, that's the thing. You
This
gotta
is-
open your toys up.
So
This is Nimbiscus muffingus.
close.
I have no idea.
What's up, Brandon?
What's up,
Brandon,
Brandon?
welcome. Miss you guys.
Yep.
When Adrian, when you smell your figs, what part of the figure do you smell first?
Like are you smelling the head like a newborn baby,
Or
like the
feet?
back of the head, or are you doing something like really, really wrong?
You smell their feet.
Ed, skip you or
Give me one. Hold on.
Bill's gonna know this one, so If-
Yeah.
if
Skip
we
me.
all miss.
all right,
I
Matt,
know what
do you
figure
know?
it is, but I don't know.
I
the name.
think is the name, because I haven't opened this one yet. Is the name like Altair?
Yes.
Altar?
Keep on.
Altar the
Half a
Great
point.
Alien.
Okay, half a point. Al,
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought you said
I
you
know
got
what
this.
figure it is.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I know what figure it is, but I don't know the name.
Bill.
Altar
Bill's got it.
Solovian.
There you go.
Mm.
Tony, you don't even know our last names. We're supposed to know the last names.
Yeah, exactly.
Half a point. It's Altor Silvius with a US at the end.
Ah, with an S. Solovius. Okay, yes. Yep.
Silovius. Okay.
Fallopian
Yeah, it's
tube.
that.
So
It's
Bill
the
has
one you
4.5
gotta warm.
points.
It's the one you gotta warm up in the coffee mug. Or
So I
Yeah.
haven't opened them yet. I haven't had time for a bath.
You gotta boil that
I
bad
haven't
boy.
I haven't opened this one yet either because I want to review it, but I'm getting to the point where I'm just gonna have to start cracking these open because
Yep.
yeah.
it's getting a little late.
I'm with
These
you, Bill.
reviews.
I gotta do the same.
Maybe if I saw a Dorklair review of this one, then I'd go and open mine, because then I'd know what.
Yeah, I would.
If I
would
reviewed
open
it, everybody would know the name. No.
Shout out to Bill. He has a podcast with what is it? I'm sorry, 1-6 Shooter, Legion's Lounge, and you also have your review channel on YouTube, Dorklair.
Yeah. So Legion's Lounge so Trevor runs that show, and then it's also with Nate Strong, Corona 4, and that is straight up that's our Legion's show. So that's Legion's Lounge, and then I have my show Dorklair that's been around since 2017. It was originally a podcast. It's now a live stream, and then that's me. Currently, that's me and Larry. Chris was on for many years, and he stepped back. But yeah, it's me and Larry, and we go every other Thursday. This Thursday we'll have one, and then every other Thursday going from there.
Okay.
And that's a general toy show. It's a lot of Legions. We do talk a lot of Legions, but Larry collects a ton. I collect a lot of other stuff. We do toy news. We do like recent pickups. We do sometimes figure of the week.
It's a fun show.
Yeah.
I like Larry's Transformers. I'm into those too.
He got me.
Madonna, thanks for
hooked on
stopping
a lot of
by,
stuff.
brother.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the feature. Make sure
And then
you follow.
of course, your review videos and stuff, which are always one of my go-to spots when I'm about to crack open a figure to see what you got. Make sure I put the capes on right or something like that. 'Cause I'm like, I'm not going to figure this out. Let me see what Dorklair did. So
And also a lot of pop and swaps.
yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's one of my that's kind of like with Legions particularly. And I mean, the channel really in terms of reviews is mostly Legions or Legions adjacent type stuff. And so with that, I'd say that's what most people know Dorklair from is from the video reviews and then the Instagram. But yeah, I love popping and swapping, and it's one of the little things I do that sets my reviews apart from others. Like every Legion I do, I try to do a couple pop and swaps just to show people what's possible. And
Very creative.
You are the pop and swap guru.
Thanks.
Yeah.
He pop and swap and don't stop.
Buy extras.
This goes to Matt.
Okay, so this is the Sphexian prison guard.
Very good. You have 1.5 points.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Next. We're almost done.
This is the last one.
Ooh,
Yep.
the last one.
Alberto.
That's not the. Oh my God. That's not the Tusk Sentry. That's the. Oh my God.
It's one of my faves.
Is that the? No, not the science officer. No, right?
Put everything together. Put everything together.
Yeah, put it all together now. You're there.
The science officer. Really?
Put the first part.
No.
The first talk you had.
Put that together with the first thing you said.
Oh, the science sentry. Or
No, you had science
sentry?
officer. That's the end part. The first part you
Oh.
mentioned it already.
Oh, science officer sentry.
No,
The
science
organization.
officer Tusk Sentry?
The
starts with the
organization.
T.
Tusk Sentry. Or Tusk. Is it? No?
Okay. Tusk
Oh,
science
okay.
officer, 1 point. So you have one. You're tied with Matt for 1.5 points.
Oh my God.
I think Ed has 2 points, 2.5 points, and the winner with 4.5 points is Bill.
I feel like Al was trying to cheat on that and just give all the names. It's the Tusk Science Century Officer Engineer.
What was the engineer's the black one, right? Isn't it?
Yes.
Or no? The female? The
Yes.
female buck? Yeah. I don't know. I get them all mixed up. I bought them all at them at PowerCon, so I just bought the whole wave.
Yeah.
Most of the wave at PowerCon.
Well, we knew Bill was going to win this game. That's why we picked it.
I don't know. I think if
Make the guests feel good.
I think if Ed and I were switched, it would have been the exact same thing reversed. Whereas where Ed down here would have probably got them all right after Matt and Al got them wrong, right? Like, so then I was like blocking Ed from getting any of those like follow up rebound ones, right? Like, so
it's like
I strategically placed Bill
you gave me the easy win
to win with his knowledge, and I didn't choose Mythic Legions because I knew he would win like nonstop. But I chose Cosmic Legions to give you guys a chance.
Crew. You should have thrown some Ox Crew in there.
Well, if you ever come back, now I know, but most likely you'll know that line.
Yeah, by the time they come out, I will.
So we're gonna move on to Toy Talk. Frazetta Girls Fire and Ice Tigra figure.
All righty, let me.
Eamon O'Donoghue on YouTube did a box reveal, which showed the art for the figure as well as revealing the features and accessories of Tigra and Panther. I forgot the Panther's name right now. It's still available for pre-order for $70. So let's take a closer look at her. Definitely look at Eamon O'Donoghue's podcast. He's the project manager for Frazetta Girls, and he has an excellent showcase of this figure. Also, the art.
Eamon O'Donoghue does a ton of art for.
Yes, he's an illustrator. Yes.
Yeah, he's an illustrator. He does a lot of art for like Masters of the Universe stuff. I think he's done some GI Joe classified boxes, I want to say. Okay. But he's a brilliant artist, and I first heard of him from the what is it? The Hot Toys cast, the Hot Toys podcast.
Toys
cast.
Yes.
And yeah, so he's been around for a while, and it's great to see that he's like he's in the industry now and running some stuff. So it's pretty cool.
And even though he's a gentleman, I still love the accent from across the pond. So that accent really is, I like it. I wish it was a female, but okay, I'll take his. Also, Trevor did the artwork, the photos that are featured on the packaging as well. And he took these photos as well. Look at this. This is gorgeous.
Now that you said, yeah, these do look Trevor good.
Yeah. I met him at PowerCon. He had the Dark Wolf. He was posing the Dark Wolf around. He had the prototype.
Yeah, he had that early. Yep.
Yeah.
What do you think of the body sculpt?
Too. Yeah.
Bill, what do you think of this body sculpt?
I think the shape is great. I think they pulled it off pretty well. My biggest gripe about this line is that there's no waist, there's no articulation in the waist on these figures. Same thing with Dark Wolf. It's tricky with a figure. It's tricky with a female that's pretty much naked. So, and Dark Wolf essentially is too, but like I don't know. It feels like go ahead.
She does have an articulation under her bust.
Yes, she's got the upper torso, but no waist joint.
Yeah, I think that's done purposely because O'Donoghue really likes the sculpts to flow. Yeah, and a cut there would actually,
But there's nothing like for
maybe
Dark
at the
Wolf, he has a belt covering it up. They could have put one on him, But that's that's not a big gripe. Like it's still going to be a great figure. I think visually the one issue I think a lot of people get hung up on are the knees on these.
The knees, yeah.
But I mean, that is what it is. It's
knees in general
it's
for
not
a female figure.
good. some poses it'll look okay. Some poses it won't look good.
Well, knees in general always look a little off for female figures, especially if they're showing skin.
Yeah.
I mean, do you remember the knees on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles April O'Neil?
April O'Neil, yeah. Yep. Yep.
I think the body sculpt really flows. I think it is like almost like a direct representation from the character from the movie Fire and Ice. If you haven't watched it, it is available for free on Tubi and it's great.
It's a good movie.
The Panther is actual accessory. He mentioned it on his YouTube reveal. This is actual accessory. They will be looking into making it more articulated in a future release. Right now, it's an accessory for her.
They kept the price $70, and they added this. It's a static figure, but it's still a pretty cool little shelf piece to have added to it.
Yeah.
So
it does come with an alt head. You can see the alternate head, and the tail, also has some articulation.
Okay, she does have that like skirt.
Yeah, there's no pictures of her with the skirt on, are there?
it's a top. Oh well, yeah, the
No
skirt.
skirt.
There's a skirt and the top, right?
On the reveal, he does the unboxing, and it shows the skirt on his YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, here
I
you
think
can
Trevor
see a
had
little
some. I think Trevor had some. Hang on.
While you look for that, did anybody pre-order this?
I
did.
have not yet.
I think I did. I don't remember if I did or not.
I definitely. Al, did you pre-order it? Is Al still here?
Al, I think Al's with his ghost right now.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely pre-ordered this. I pre-ordered Dark Wolf, and when I received it, I was like totally enamored with it.
I'm gonna see if I could get it. If I could get someone to order it for me as a birthday gift.
Oh,
You know,
when's your birthday, Ed?
July 15th.
Oh, it's coming up.
Pretty
Nice.
quick. So
I'm excited to get it. He also included another accessory that's not shown in the cartoon. What is it? A spear? The spear.
okay.
So it looks like in the package, she's wearing it. Yeah,
Yes.
Trevor did do a shot with it. But so if you go to Eamon's
Instagram.
and then you scroll down, there's a shot of it in package, and then there's a picture of the inner box flap has a picture of her with the top and the loincloth on there.
Yeah.
That's about all I can find. I'm surprised that image is not so. I just can't find it.
Who's Instagram?
Eamon O'Donohue.
Amen. Donovan.
So
let me see if I have it.
EAMON
Yeah.
ODONOG.
I think I got it. That one. Trying to
And
find
so
the
if you
one.
scroll down, it's like the packaged one. It's like her in the package.
Okay, yeah, the one in the box. All right.
Yeah.
Pull
You,
that
kinda,
up.
you get a little
And
bit
she-
of a look.
And she also comes with two extra face plates.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's really, it's marvelous.
And
I gotta check it. I gotta find out if I ordered this thing.
Oh, okay.
Here's your box art.
Okay, so that's the top shirt and the. So wait a minute.
Well, I'm glad I'm not into these. Save myself $70.
Come on, Matt. Come on, Matt.
This is definitely worth. It's a 1/12 scale. I mean, did you even watch the cartoon? I think if you have nostalgia for Fire and Ice, you definitely would pick these up.
Yeah. Well, I watched
And
it
if
when
you're
you
a fan
made
of-
it for the show.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And for Zeta Girls,
Matt, stop the cat. Come on, man.
I did order Tigra. I did place an order.
so this inner panel on the box is all the photography is by Trevor.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Trevor, yeah,
Trevor
for
shot.
sure.
Except the cover is actually Frazetta's artwork.
Right, and these figures are based on Frazetta's paintings specifically, right? So like you have the cartoon that is also based on like they worked on it together, but these figures are specifically based on the painting.
Okay.
And they just come alive from the painting. I mean, look at that. Look at the sculpting, the buttocks. I mean, this was prevalent. She was prevalent. This buttocks on Fiery Nights.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sorry guys.
So check out Eamon O'Donoghue's Instagram.
I'll
He's
begin.
he's a freelance illustrator as well as the project manager for Facetta Girls. All right,
He's done
that's
a lot
great.
of mezco. So like he'll do, when you see like character layouts and it's like it's drawn art. It's not a digital render or a digital sculpt. It's drawn art from different angles. I think they call it key art or something. He does those, and he's done a bunch of those for, I think for Mezco and some of the other like probably some Super 7 maybe, but definitely a lot of stuff that he's done it on. Like he did some of the Conan stuff from Mezco. I definitely know he did the statue that 6 scale statue.
Yes, for Mesco.
And he does like the design work essentially. He doesn't do the digital sculpting, but he does the design key art.
Talented, big time.
And then box art too, as well.
Okay.
For certain things, I think.
Awesome. So Bill, we were just talking about articulation in regards to Triga. She doesn't have a waist articulation. So we're going to move on to the next part of our discussion. Articulation, the more the better? Or depends on the line and the figures?
It depends. I mean, I think generally that's a good kind of like want is to have more articulation,
Yeah.
Sometimes it can get in the way visually, but I think typically you can get there. I do think that some people want double joints just for the sake of double joints.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like they'll praise a figure with double jointed elbows, even if it gets less articulation than a similar figure with single jointed elbows. Because sometimes a single jointed elbow goes further than double, and it's weird. It's like, do you want this like certain feel that comes with the double joints, or is it that you want the range, or like what is it exactly that you want when you're looking for increased articulation? And so I mean, I personally I love articulation and I love posing my figures, so if it looks good and it kind of like fits with the line, then yeah, the more the better, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So that a lot of articulation is. Let's take an example: GI Joe Classified and Marvel Legends, done by Hasbro. Tons of articulation.
Yeah.
A lot of posability, and then we have Zesray's Combatants of Glory. We have Mythic Legions, which do have limited, but very usable articulation. For example, let's take this Zesray's figure, especially for photography. You want to put me in real close?
Yeah.
Matt. That's not me. Hey. So, all single joints.
Yeah.
But the sculpt, the detail of the sculpt as well as the accessories really stand out that this doesn't need, 32 points of articulation.
Yes.
Yeah. And sometimes it's like what you can do with the figure.
And this is right. This is a gladiator. This is not a superhero. So let's say for posability, when you have superheroes, you do more action-based photography where they're flying or jumping or kicking, high kicks, and all this martial arts. With figures like with armor, such as Zesray and Mythic Legions, I don't think you need 32 points of articulation. And for example, we have the Valiant Knight, which actually had the cuts to make the range that you could hold the sword with both hands and all the other stuff. I think that's very promising for having the sculpts remain. And like for Mythic Legions, another thing that I noticed with Cosmic Legions, Mythic Legions, the community base is customizers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you have all these parts are supposed to be swappable. So I don't see that amount of articulation that other people want. I would love more, but I'm happy with what I got because, knights and all that stuff. If you think about it, they're not gonna be flying through the air.
Yeah, one place where there's one area that I think they could put together. So, like it's probably unlikely that Four Horsemen are going to do double jointed elbows. The way they have their system set up, the way they have their backwards compatibility set up, it's probably unlikely that the 1.0 or the 2.0 buck or like any of the current bucks are going to get double elbows. I think double elbows could happen. I think butterfly joints could happen, but it would be on a new buck. It would most likely not be something that's necessarily compatible with. Maybe they can. Maybe they're working on something like that and they could do it. But like, I think it would be some new buck. I don't know like what size or maybe. I don't know. I don't know what it would be.
It definitely would have to be a new buck.
Maybe it'll be like a furry creature or something, and they'll do it with that or like whatever new body it would be. But I think a couple places they could do some things is, so we have 2.0 figures that have an upper torso ball joint, right? Up in the upper torso, but those only have a swivel at the waist. And then you have the 1.0 figures that have the ball jointed waist, which I'm a huge fan of, but they don't have the upper torso articulation. Like, I feel like there's an opportunity there where they could, because they took the torso from the ogre scale figure, right? And when they redesigned it for the lizard body, they added the upper torso diaphragm cut, and it still has the waist ball joint at the waist. So I think there's totally a possibility where either the 1.0s or the 2.0s could end up with ball jointed waist and ball jointed upper torso if they were to redesign the hips on the 2.0s, or if they were to redesign the upper, just a new different upper torso on the 1.0s. I think it's totally possible. Is it necessary? Playing with the Valiant Knight makes me kind of wonder if it's even really necessary, because that thing can crunch forward so far.
Yes.
That I'm like, I'm not sure it would make sense financially for them to like do it, right? But I think it's possible. I would love to see a ball jointed waist on the especially on the 2.0 figures. That's one place where that would be really cool.
I don't know, like this guy to me is like he's got all the articulation you need. I don't know what more. Like this guy right here is one of my favorites to pose and mess around with. Like, so I don't know. I don't know if I care about double.
No, I agree. I agree definitely.
Yeah, it does what I need it to do.
It's an armored figure. Yeah,
and he looks cool.
Tangenting off of what Bill said, it would call for a whole new mold. Like we would have a whole new figure. Maybe transition to a new line with these extra articulations.
Maybe.
And not for nothing, but look, you have these warriors with armor on, with chainmail. Are they gonna really like trying to use a realistic standard? Like they're not gonna have that range, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's still fun to pose. It's still fun. Like you can do crazy, even with a 1.0, the oldest basic 1.0 build with legions. You can do crazy, awesome poses with it. Can you have it gripping a two-handed sword like up like this? No. Can you have it legs, in super action poses and the torso crunched way forward and the arms flailed back and like crazy sword? Like, yeah, you can do some pretty dynamic poses. It's just that it doesn't do potentially the same dynamic poses as some other lines. And it's just like, I think, there's fun to be had. Like they are absolutely fun to pose.
I think another thing is out of box, you really do have to heat these figures to get the poses you want. Making the plastic more malleable. Yeah, making the pose is not a Marvel Legend where you take it out of the box and you have all these joints that you could just work with easily. You really do have to heat up these figures, and you get a lot of range from them. And like you said, like the Valiant Knight is an example of just a little cut here, a little increases the range of motion to hold a sword with two hands. And that's the thing that I always, that was my gripe with Mythic Legions, that most of their 1.0s and 2.0s can hold a sword with both hands.
Yeah.
So, and now with that, with the Valiant Knight, you can. So,
Yeah,
something
and that's
to look
the
forward
new
to.
that's the new knight. So I think some people look at like legions and they just take the entire body of all the mythic legions and they say, "Oh, they're putting out new figures that still have the old articulation." Well, they're putting out new figures that still use the old parts, but they are doing new figures on the new parts. And so like going forward, unless it's an all-star,
Yeah.
your knights, right? Like all the knights going forward, ever since the Necronominus announcement, all the knights, the new knights going forward, are unless it's a reissue, they're all on that new knight body, and so it's like, yeah, they are using that body, and there's a lot of figures available, at least on order, that are using that new articulation. We're gonna see more too. I mean, we got that crazy the Red Death figure, top to bottom,
Yeah.
brand new figure.
Yeah.
And that one, the range of motion on that figure is crazy. And so that's two in the last less than 8 months, 9 months or so, right? October till Valiant Knight. Like in the last like less than a year, they've put out 2 brand new bodies. Actually 4 if you think about it, because the 2 new the Anubis and Bastet
Anubis and
figures.
Bastet,
Those
yeah.
are 2 top to bottom brand new bodies. So they've put out 4 new bucks. And I know some people, and myself included, aren't terribly happy with the fact that they're basically 90-degree elbows on those. And I'm hoping they'll go a little further with those when they introduce some more. But so that's a little bit of a bummer. But like, there's other places where those figures, like the cross body on those,
Yeah.
is much improved. Like there are a lot of improvements. So that's 4 brand new bucks in the last year. 4.
And even
And
the
then
joints, I noticed.
some people compare those. They compare Mythic Legions. They say Mythic Legions, they're still putting out tons and tons of figures that don't have that, articulation. Okay, but they put out this one Valiant Knight and it's got improved articulation. But then they put out all these others that don't. And it's like, but look at some other lines like
Yeah.
Savage Crucible. Sure, they have an awesome articulated figure. They're Lizard Man, they're Lemurian. It's amazing, right? But that's one sculpt. That's one buck, right? Like by the end of the Kickstarter, which will probably end shipping early next year, like that'll be 3 bodies, right? Like in a year or so. Four Horsemen's got about the same, 4 brand new bodies in a year. So, and plus more coming. So I just think like the comparisons aren't super honest when it comes to saying like, oh, Legions, they're still using the old articulation. It takes time to, introduce the next, like what would it be? Like the next bare body, right? Like that's going to be coming. So
Like Hasbro does, they come out with a new buck, but then they'll release figures and they'll still use the old buck. So it's like,
right?
yeah,
And new figures without pinless.
with
They
the old
still
buck.
have,
It's like,
yeah.
yeah.
But it's still
it's hard,
sell.
to me, it's hard. It's just hard to compare across lines.
Yeah.
It's a tricky, thing because everybody's gonna, anybody can find whatever they want to find in terms of like, okay, I want to make this argument over here, so I'm gonna just use the pieces of evidence that help my argument over here and leave this other stuff out because whatever. There is a comment here. Bill, did they mention why they're using the wrist clip shield in the new wave? I think it's a throwback. I want to say, which figure has it? Is it all the figures? I forget which figure has it, but I want to say it's a throwback to the original. So it might be the gold, maybe the Gold Knight has the wrist clip instead of the handle, the hand handle. And they did mention it in one of their streams. And I want to say it's just like it's like an homage back to the fact that it's like a it's like a 2.0 or whatever, or a version 2.
I do prefer the wrist clip over the holding the shield with the hand.
I'm
'Cause sometimes
I
it's
like
usually
both.
sometimes it falls out for me. If they improve the actual connector part, where it's more sturdy, or you don't just have it already attached.
Some people like to clip the shield on and then also have them holding a weapon too, which is kind of neat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
One improvement that I would like for the shields would just be this.
Right.
Mm.
That would work.
Just
Yeah.
two leather straps, slide it in, and
Put
you
it
got
in.
you're holding your shield. And I've noticed that Four Horsemen is attentive to what's in the zeitgeist. You know, they've improved over the years with including more soft goods. You know, so, yeah.
I'm good with this articulation.
Yeah.
For these
Like
guys.
what we have here. I think. Hold on a second. Joe said, "I don't need a knight in Spider-Man poses."
Right on, Joe.
I don't need it, but I do it. I'll put
Yeah,
it in
exactly.
Spider-Man poses.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really need a ton of like when it really comes down to it, it's fun to pose my figures up, but like I don't the more figures I get, the less I do it on my shelf because it just takes up more space to have a dynamic pose on the shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do like enough articulation to have a good subtle pose where like it's a pretty up and down standing up pose, but
Like a
maybe
good
there's a
solid
little
stance.
turn to the chest and like like a little like
Yeah. Yep.
something to give it a natural feel to it. And
A little twist. So just a little
Bill,
Yeah.
Matt, can you put me up? And Bill, can you comment? So I have this on a dynamic pose.
Yep.
The wired cape.
Yep.
It's perfect.
Beautiful.
It's
They
just
give you
the
an
way I
inch.
need it. And you know what? Over time, I've noticed that more articulation means over time you get weaker joints. Toe articulation, I don't really care for.
No, I'm not a fan of toe articulation.
It's good. It's good for photography, but if you're gonna have it on your shelf, those toe joints get weak over the years, and you have shelf divers.
Yeah.
So unless you have a stand for them. Thanks, Greg. All right. Wow. So we've answered. I think we've answered that clearly. That articulation depends on the line, depends on what you want from your figure, and basically if you're going to use it for photography or just putting it on your shelf.
And I totally understand that. Some people that's their number one. That's totally fine. Like it's not my number one. Like I know like a lot of people they want that to be the primary focus.
and they'll be all.
And yeah, but like with Legions specifically, I would rather them take the small steps a little bit here and there at a time than all of a sudden try to like radically change the structure and the build of the figure that we've been. It's to me, it's like it's more like these. It's more like Glyos in that it has this universal system that has been in place for a while, and it just has this familiarity, this pop and swap ability. It's not just like putting armor on top of a limb or it's like every single joint, every single piece can be pop and swapped, and there's not really many that can do it like that. And,
Right.
It sounds like Savage Crucible is gonna attempt it, but right now it's like it's a very hand holding sandbox of swapping that you can do. It's like they have a couple different armor swaps. It's not like there's a bare chest, an armored chest, and a and whatever. It's like just the lizard man with
accessories.
gauntlets. Yeah. So we're not there yet, but eventually we'll see if it becomes like with Legions, it's all the colors, it's all the
Detail.
different like detailed and like the different like armor parts, like so we'll see if Savage ends up pulling it off and doing it the same. I think it's possible, but it's gonna be like 5 years from now before they're doing it.
Yeah.
Before they're like delivering on the same kind of feeling I have for Legions in terms of popping and swapping and just this infinite mix and match ability.
Yeah.
Right on. Right on.
All right. So moving on to our next 4-H time, we have another game, Bill. We call it
Okay.
Mythic Battles.
Oh, snaps. Bring the pain. Bring the pain.
Latin Legions presents Mythic Battles. Malleus versus Sir Gideon Heavensbrand.
All right.
So what we do is we read the bios of these characters, and then we discuss who will win on a one-to-one confrontation.
Okay.
And then we argue. Yes. Now I went with the bio for number 2, Gideon, because that was the picture used. So I don't know.
Yeah, it has more information.
Okay. Well, now that I said that, I'll do Malleus first. Alrighty. So I'm gonna go read the bio here. He's part of the congregation of. I just realized Neconominus. Is that a typo on the site?
That is a typo. If you go down 2 more,
Yeah.
you'll see
Yeah.
Necronominus.
Emissary of
There's
Neconominus.
you'll find a lot of typos on here. It's a lot of information.
So whenever I misread something from now on, I'm just gonna say it's a typo.
Well, it's a given with so many double R's and double L's and stuff. Is going to
There's a
Find some
plethora
typos.
of those things.
So his role as emissary. Biography. As one of the 3 remaining children of Necronominus himself, Malleus is true underworld royalty. Serving as the ear of Necronominus until his master's return, he serves as judge, jury, and executioner to any who pose a threat to his father's teachings. A deeply devout follower of his father's word and scripture, Malleus quickly dispatches those who diverge from the path that has been chosen for his congregation.
Mm.
So he's rocking some double axes.
It sounds like he's a nasty skeleton.
judge, jury, and executioner. Look at that face.
That's a cool head.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alrighty, and then let me pop out and we'll check out Mr. Heavensbrand.
Let's see what he has to offer. Right on, Smurber.
I don't know where he went, sorry.
Uh-oh. ¿Qué está pasando, man?
I got it. I got all these windows open. Alrighty, Sir Gideon Heavensbrand 2. Order of Aetheron, human. His role is Crusader. His biography. The dark days of the Order of Aetheron are now in the past, thanks to the leadership of Sir Gideon Heavensbrand, a selfless man whose conviction and faith are unwavering. It is his example that is needed as the darkness of Necronominus returns and death itself walks once again in Mythos. Sir Gideon's faith shall be tested, yet it shall not break, even as the dead rise from their graves and stand against him on the field of battle. Leading an army of knights, Templars, mystics, and paladins, Sir Gideon and the Order of Aetheron march to meet the horrors of the congregation, bringing the purifying light of the crowned eagle with them. This dude's stacked.
Yeah.
Right on. I can't wait to get him.
Can I frame the 2 for you all to let me frame this for you. So what I see is an executioner whose job is to chop the heads off of people who are already captured and imprisoned, right? Like to execute those. And it says he's the judge, jury, and executioner, but that doesn't mean he's necessarily on the battlefield killing them. It sounds like Malleus is sort of passing judgment and laying down the sentence, and then executing the sentence, which is killing the person. But Gideon is a commander. He's a military commander on the battlefield, but the commander doesn't always necessarily get right into the fray of battle. right?
Mhm.
So you have to kind of weigh those things where it's like neither of these two guys seems necessarily to be like specifically
Like the
like
coach isn't the best player on the
battlefield
team.
fighters or even like
Yeah.
combatants on the together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. So it's a tricky one. I want you all to contemplate that as you consider your
Mm-hmm.
choices here.
Yes. Three minds think alike. Look at that.
All right.
Who's gonna go first?
Since you read the bios, Matt, let's go with you. Then Al,
Alright.
then myself, then Ed, and then Doug.
And that's see, I was kind of thinking that like, usually we kind of have it easy, like, one's an assassin, the other's a warrior or something like that. But like the one guy, yeah, like he's an emissary. Sir Gideon, he's a crusader. I like to keep these kind of short and sweet, not overthink it and go with my gut. And what I'm keying on here is that we're going into battle, and he's taken with him the crowned eagle with him. So he's got like that crowned eagle help. I'm not quite sure what that is, but I'll just assume it's some kind of artifact that would help against the fight against evil. And so, I think I'm going to go with Sir Gideon on this one. I think he has a little more battle experience. He's not just picking off people in chains, in prison, like Bill was saying. He is like the coach, and like I said, the coach isn't necessarily the best player on the team, but I think he does have some playing experience.
He earned his place, right? Like you
Yeah.
have to be somewhat of a fighter for people
Yep.
to follow you into battle.
Yeah.
Right
Paid
on.
his dues.
So that's why, yes.
One
I
for
was
We
good.
Gideon.
got one. We have one for Sir Gideon. Al.
I'm gonna go kind of, yeah, Sir Gideon's not in the front lines. He's not in the front line, battling because he's smart. He's a, general or lieutenant. He's the brains behind, the battles, the tactics, of the battle scene. So I'm gonna go with Sir Gideon on this one because I think his knowledge, he might have good battling skills. I'm pretty sure he wasn't just a little prince boy that got thrown into a general's position. I'm pretty sure he paid his dues. So I think he's gonna come out victorious, and he's gonna obviously wipe out Malleus. Sorry,
Little
Walter.
Prince Boy is going to be my new like insult from now on now too. Oh, you're just
Sorry.
being a little Prince Boy.
Let's put that on the shirt.
Hey, I was watching House of Dragon the other day, so
Oh, I love it.
Oh, that's tonight. Oh, I might have to get off
Yeah.
of this soon.
yeah, that's tonight. You'll catch it on the replay. Bill.
I agree
So-
with Joe. Also, I want to add that to my
Easy win.
invincible mustache.
I'm like with Matt. I try not to overthink it, and usually when you have a human fighting a, supernatural creature or a magician or something like that, I usually go for the supernatural creature. Malleus is the son of Necronominus. He's judge, jury, and executioner, like you said. Heaven's Brand brings the crown eagle. I think that's the strongest part of an argument for Sir Gideon. But I'm going with Malleus. I'm going with Malleus on this because he's a badass. I think that his position, like Bill said, is to give orders but he give orders to his legion, but he earned that keep, and I think that 1-on-1 he would take out Sir Gideon. So I'm
I don't
going.
know, but you go back to Alberto's point. Malleus actually is a little Prince Boy.
He's a badass little Prince Boy. So we have two for Sir Gideon and one for Malleus. How about you, Ed?
All right. So we have here Malleus. Indeed, he is nasty, right? And indeed, maybe in time he's lived a privileged life with being the judge, jury, and executioner. So has he had that real combat? We really don't know, right? sometimes he might be a little rusty. Um, Gideon, on the other hand, he's a he's a commander. He's in charge of the Templars, Knights, and so much more. So he's I believe he's proven himself in the field, right? With his troops. I'm sure he's wise with his strategies, and I'm going to go with Sir Gideon for the win.
Mm.
He's going to use his smarts and his techniques to overcome Malleus.
All righty.
Good argument. Let's finalize the discussion with you, Bill.
So we already have a winner, but I will say I would also pick Gideon because the big difference to me is that he has a legendary weapon. He has the Heaven's Brand sword, and Malleus, those aren't. It's just his 2 axes or whatever. So I'm gonna tip the scales, even though I feel like it's pretty even. I think the Heaven's Brand sword tips the scales for me.
Okay.
All right.
Sweetness.
So we have 4 for Sir Gideon, and he has won this mythic battle.
Sweetness.
If you're watching this on the replay,
Sweet
put
baby.
the comments if the 4 of us are right or if Alberto's wrong. Or who is Mally? Is it Tony?
No, that was Tony.
It was
Tony
me.
was wrong.
So we reached the end of our show, and we're gonna basically at the end of the show we actually give shout outs or talk about if we're working on any projects on Instagram, YouTube, and say goodbye. So let's in conclusion, let's start off with you, Matt. Any shout outs, anything you're working on, collabs or anything?
Well, yeah, for shout outs, because we always usually cover all the shows. You guys usually cover that. So I try to come up with something topical for the week or what's gone on. And so I want to shout out the independent toy companies appreciation, appreciating the people that love their work. And I'm saying that because since our last show, I did 4 Horsemen featured one of my toy photography picks in a post they did with other people's picks as well, so not just multiple people. So this isn't a way for me to get a humble brag out there, but they shout out a bunch of people for the current wave of cosmic figures, and my picture was featured there. I also had Spiro shared one of my photos of General Thane this week on their story, and the Savage Crucible collab I'm in. Don, who we'll have next week, did a reel of our pictures we've done in that Savage Saturday collab. And the Savage Crucible channel on their MAFC Creators Crucible show featured that reel of all of our photos from that collab on their show. So I just think it's really cool that, we're kind of putting that stuff out there. And those toy companies are engaging with it and, kind of showing some love. So
Yeah.
Shout them out. And I also want to shout out our guest, Bill. Super cool to have you join in with us and get your insights. And like, I am a fan, I love your reviews and stuff. That's always the go-to. I'm always bummed when you haven't opened something yet. Then I've got to go see what D Amazing or Toy Bro put out if they have one out since you haven't put one out yet. So you're always my first go-to to see the figures through the paces. So appreciate you coming on and spending some time with us.
Glad to be here.
Ed.
All right. First and foremost, Bill, thank you for coming on and being an awesome co-host. I do appreciate you very much. All right.
My pleasure.
All right. Tony, Al, Matt, I love you guys. Thank you for everything you guys do, for our discussions. All right. I just want to say that at the Cabal, there's been recently someone who passed away. So under Cabal Cares, there's a fund for Ralph Mouse. If you're interested in helping out the family, there's going to be a what's it called? Raffle coming up. So you could contact Carver Customs and Cullen Cup.
Yep.
For more information.
I want to say tonight is the deadline. I might be mistaken on that. I know it was a Sunday night, so if you're checking it out, maybe jump in there right now to see if you can get in on that. But definitely support the just tragic event.
Absolutely,
and support his family. Yeah.
Sad stuff, So and that's it. Everyone who I speak with, and I just want to thank you all so much. And Psychoed's out.
All right. Alberto.
Well, first of all, thanks to Bill, the Lord Savior, Bill, aka Dorklater,
Jeez.
for feeding us with all the, for being a big influencer, and like, the bringing us into the line, because you were one of the main, like, during when I got into the line, you were the main influence. Where I started seeing your reviews, and that drew me into the line. Thank you for being with us, with us tonight. I know you took time off with your family and such. I really appreciate you being here, and thank you, Bill.
Yeah, and one of my main goals, actually, like almost my mission with Dorklair, has become to make it a welcome place for new collectors of Legions. Like I try to, like, it's not just to get people into Legions, but I know there's a lot of people out there that are new to the line and have a ton of questions, or they're not sure how to approach it because it's so big already, and they're just like, it feels so overwhelming to try to get into it. But I try to make that like a welcoming place for newcomers.
And yep, and I want to thank the rest of the crew, Tony, Ed, Matt, for being in, helping me, just get into more customs, dioramas, and toy photography, and doing all this nerdiness we do on a weekly basis. Thank you guys. And I want to thank the chat, everybody that came through, and everybody that supports us. Thank you guys, much appreciated. And that's it. Thank you guys.
Awesome. As for me, I'd like to particularly thank you as well, Bill, for taking time to be with us. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I want to also thank the chat. Without the chat, we'd just be five guys talking on a Zoom call. So the chat makes it engaging. And if you catch us on the replay, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned. We have an amazing lineup of guests coming, and you can see it. You can see it since we started with Brad. That we've been having guests that really fill with knowledge and charisma that make the show enjoyable. Our show is basically entertainment foremost, discussions, and just promoting the community as well. In regards to that, I'd like to promote, shout out to Greg Schmerberger. He has a YouTube channel. It's called New to Mythics, also an introduction for newcomers with guests that discuss how they got into Mythic Legions. Shout out goes to Skeleton Collectibles. Skelly had me featured on his show for one of my photos, so thank you very much. Also, a shout out to Best Toy Shots on Instagram. Hashtag Best Toy Shots. They have daily sessions, and I also was featured. One of my photos was also featured on them. Also, like to shout out Lazy Boy Sunday, which should be ongoing right now.
Starting right now.
Yeah, Thor, Benny, Zach, and Anthony. Yeah, thanks guys for being an influence on us. And I also finally I'd like to thank. Let me see. What was it? Hookcast AF. A great podcast as well. Very influential in me when I first got in 2020 into collecting mythics. Their show is not centralized around Mythic Legions, even though they mention them on the show, also collect them. It's basically all around toy show, which is not safe for work. So if you like that stuff, it's definitely worth a listen to on YouTube and what is it? Google Music or something? YouTube Music. And with that, I'm Tony Toy.
Hold on, hit the brakes. Hit the brakes. All right. Let's a quick edit here. So I just checked the deadline for the raffle, and the deadline is Sunday the 30th.
Next week.
Okay.
Next
30th.
Thursday at
Next
4
weekend.
p.m.
Okay, cool.
Eastern time.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're gonna spin the wheel that night at 7 p.m. So spots are $10 each, and they have some great prizes here. But it's not about the prizes. It's about helping a family who's going through a very hard time right now. You know. So
Can you name some of the prizes? This is basically a fundraising event for an unfortunate tragedy. So it's just worth giving.
there's a lot of prizes. I'm just gonna say just a few.
Tons of customs.
Yep.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah, we got shooting the shelf. They got Thornog, a science officer, an engineer.
Wow.
David Williams is gonna give a War 8 Blade male orc extra head. Blaze Bear has a pair of painted dwarf heads. Stefan Detour Customs head and magic effects, and it just keeps going and going and going.
Nice.
Torches, torch set, glow staffs, diodes. It's a lot. It's a lot. But remember,
So even
Also-
though, yeah, go ahead.
Just watching Cullen spin a wheel is an experience all on its own.
Isn't it?
It is. He is an MC of
Yeah.
MCs. Like he is rhyming and he's amazing to watch.
yeah, he is definitely 100%.
Speaking of Cullen, he'll be on our show
Oh yes,
Maybe we'll have to have him spin a wheel.
the first Sunday in July.
yes.
And with that, I'm Tony Toy.
I'm Psycho Ed.
Alberto.
Collectible Fun Matt.
I'm Bill.
Our guest. Yes.
Right.
And we're
Here.
Ow!
out.
Dude, spit on that thing. You get me?